Kenneth Bird, Daily Walk and Talk. I think I've been thinking about how to get time in there to do walk and talk, daily walk and talk, but we'll figure it out. Anyway, I'm gonna be on the way out in a few minutes. I'm gonna pick up some junk food because I like junk food a lot. But anyway, I started daily walk and talk as a way of getting out, getting some exercise, and working on my lungs. Because those you know, I used to suffer from a rare lung disease that almost tried to kill me. But through the Lord's grace, I've been able to overcome the lung disease and live a normal life. So, I'm going about to leave out in a few, but I'm going to finish the rest of my chin-ups real quick, and then I'll be ready to go. Where is my wheel? So no dairy products today. That's a no-no. So, I think I may walk down and pay my phone bill today. It's a distance walk. I haven't done distance walks in a while. I'm done on everything else. We're finished. There's nothing else to do. We're coming in tomorrow to move my stuff out. So, that's it. I put my down payment down on my place. So, finish. And nothing to do. So, I'll take the day out, do a little walk around. And yeah, so we're going to do some other stuff at the Daily Walk and Talk. There is that museum with the chuck wagon. You definitely got to check that place out. They put in that new Da Vinci Museum. We're definitely going to that one. And they got a new exhibit coming up pretty soon, some Halloween exhibit at the new art museum, which I'm going to check that out too. And this winter, this is where they have their plays and operas. I don't know if I can get you guys in there, but I do plan to go to a couple of operas and plays and enjoy myself. I think I might get a t-shirt today too. Alright, so we're leaving out in a few minutes. Just got to get a little bit of this workout in. That's better. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, that's how you do it. Don't do the other one again. All right, feel much better. Concentrated chin-ups in there because I need that. It's very important for my lungs function correctly. I think I'm going to have to change the diet because for some reason, I don't know why, cheese has been wreaking havoc on my lungs like crazy. So, going back to plant-based. Don't get me wrong, I really don't see a difference, but it's kind of hard to get what you want when all the restaurants and stores have nothing but regular cheese. So I'm going to have to go back. I say I'm going to do it for about a year. Just come off of Just go back into plant-based products for 1 year. We saved it already? Okay, cool. All right, cool. Can we come out of this, please? Thank you. Put the music on here for him. That's what he likes to listen to. Yeah, because when I eat cheese, I was good at first, but for some reason, when I started eating it, it kind of felt like somebody was squeezing my lungs. I could breathe, but it was pain in my chest. And usually when I have something like that, that's my body telling me stop eating it altogether. Like salt. I had a habit of killing off family-sized bags of Doritos. You doing 3 or 4 of them a day, that's bad. That's extremely bad. So I got myself down to the 2 bags. I can have them 2 bags, and that's it. I can't have them every day, but I can at least have 2 little bags. So yeah, when I start having that pain, especially if my left side, I get it. When I eat too much salt, it lets me know I had too much salt that day, that I need to flush it with a lot of water and go on not so much a great diet to be on. Hold on a minute. What's that for a minute? Let's see, how many times you come in and out of a door like that? It's crazy. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a camera up on the next place and see exactly how many times I walk in and out of that section. I did that for about a year. Walked these stairs for a year, walked down these for a year. Time goes fast, man. A year, gone. That fast, that quick, gone. Oh, trash cans. Boom. So, we're going to, let's see if I got everything on me. Gonna pick up some junk food. Now, I get this all the time. When people ask me, say, well, how does that work? How does, oh shoot, I didn't zip up. How does that work where you can have junk food? Well, I gotta work out 3 times a day. So, home front we work out, shop we work out. Then before, when I go back to the home front, I work out again. I got myself a nice rowing machine. I like that. So I work out on my rowing machine, and then it tells me how many calories I burn off on that thing. And then after that, I go to bed. I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning every day. I'm at the shop at 6 o'clock. People are calling me. Let's see who it is. Definitely got to take care of that another time. Not right now. That's business. I'll take care of that later. But anyway, so that's my morning routine. 4 o'clock in the morning, and then get what I got to get done at the home front, and the shop at 6. I leave the shop between 8 and 9. I go back, repeat the same process, but I do it 3 times a day. And the 3 times a day process allows me to be able to eat whatever the heck I want, especially if you're doing all that walking, doing 10,000 steps, 7,000, 6,000, whatever. You burn that off quick in no time at all. So we'll roughly do today probably about 7,000 steps a day. We're doing it light today. I don't really want the junk food, to tell you the truth, honestly. I have the junk food when I get to the park. I think I'm gonna just have some cough drops. That's what I want. So, I like the cough drops. Cough drops are more of a mental thing. So, well, in other ways too, I was doing it way before I was sick, before I got sick. I was, when I played hockey. You have all that equipment on, and you're skating around. It makes it a little hard sometimes for you to breathe. You gotta put a channel air in and out. So the cough drops, it's kind of like a mental fix. It makes your body believe that you're pushing in tons of air, because it's got that cold, fresh, minty feeling like it refreshes your lungs. And it actually works too. I got a friend of mine who does distance skating. He had a pack of cough drops on him way back, and I was like, why do you have that? You're sick? He was like, nope. It actually works. Kind of like a mental kind of boost, and it does. So I have it constantly having cough drops on me. And then when I got sick, I basically, you go through a lot of mental problems where your brain's telling you you can't breathe, but you actually can. Your mind's messing with you. So, took the cough drops, and it makes me believe that I have air pushing through. So you'd be surprised how powerful the mind is. And it works every single time. Most of the time I didn't have to take inhalers because it was all in my head. That's where you get the anxieties, panic attacks. That's where they come in. It's all in your head. It's not real, but it feels real. That's the problem. It feels too real. So I suffered from panic attacks for 2 years, and it was a really bad ordeal to go through. You know, it's the worst feeling in the world. It feels actually so real. When you talk to a doctor and they tell you it's in your head, you don't realize how powerful your mind is. And how I got over my panic attacks was prayer, of course, and Minecraft. See, if your mind is occupied with something else, the panic attacks don't exist. That's why I got into AMSR, because I would listen to these soothing, relaxing voices and get zoned in on these makeup tutorials that I forgot about what was worrying me in the panic attacks, and they went away, and I was back to normal. And then being in Minecraft and listening to AMSR at the same time, I would go in and I'd build these crazy structures which would take mind-numbing hours, and I totally forgot that I was having a panic attack. So yeah, prayer, AMSR, and Minecraft. And now I don't suffer from it anymore. I haven't had a panic attack in probably roughly about 6-7 years. So pretty much at the end of the day, it all starts with prayer. That's how I was able to conquer a lot of things that I had to go through in life. So one was losing my weight, and a couple of things I had to go through. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, young man.
Good morning. So, a lot of stuff I had to go through. Hello. How are we doing?
Same old. How are you feeling?
Much better, much better. I got to stay off cheese for at least about a year or so. Cheese was plaguing me. It was messing me up. It's causing me mucus in my chest and the buildup, so I'm going back to plant-based.
So no more snacking.
Oh, no snacking continues on. It never stops. No.
Yeah, but there's fake cheese on there.
I could deal with that. I can't have like cheese, like sliced cheese, you know what I mean? Can't have none of that. Or no milk products, nothing like that, no. But plant-based, I still have my junk food. I need some cough drops. Cough drops, please. Sorry about that. I'll take 2 packs.
It'll be $5 on the card.
No problem.
Morning.
Morning.
Do you need a bag?
No.
So what are your plans today then?
Right now I'm going to be doing a live stream in a few minutes, so I'm going to do probably about 12,000 steps today. I'm going to do it light. Light is 12,000. We usually use 21,000 in steps. So light
I don't
is
understand.
it's light today. And That's basically about it. All right, you have a good
Okay,
one.
I'll see you later.
All right. I get people when they look at me and say, "Wait, you're going to get like 12,000? We should kick 12,000 a day. We may do over 12,000. Because I mean, if I go down to the place to pay my, and it's a distance, it's literally a distance. I think we got it right now, and they feel good. Cheese, I definitely got to go. It got to go. It's going to have to go. Because man, yesterday I was jacked up. I'm not jacked up. Literally felt like I had a vice grip between my lungs. It was just being pressured, and that came from the cheese. So I could tell what I eat, which messes me up. I had it happen twice with cheese. So, somebody's at a party. I had a problem. I walked into the pole. Mexicans. Yeah. I could tell. For those of you who want to get all racist, like, oh, you're racist. I got Mexicans in my family, so shut up. I love when people come up to me, oh, you're racist. Shut up. I got Mexicans in my family. Got a lot of things in my family. You just tell us to shut up? Yeah, I'll tell you shut up. Got Mexicans in my family. Matter of fact, I'm going down to Dallas, Texas to go see them. They're gonna be in there soon because one of my sister's daughter, she has a boyfriend. He's Mexican, and I'm like, yeah, finally. Got everything else. We ain't got them. So welcoming them into the family. So I'm going down to Texas to meet the family, or the fleet's going down. They're nice people. They're Christians at the end of the day. They're good people. So just want to go down so we all know each other, and that way, you know, when they come up here, it doesn't feel awkward. When we come down there, it doesn't feel awkward. And we should meet. The person who's dating my niece. So that'd be nice. Somebody's going to teach me that Mexican hat dance. I want to learn it. Yeah. They're already hooking it up. So that crashed all their parties anyway. When I was on Union Street, there's a bunch of them over there. I was kind of ticked off on them. I was like, yo, you don't bite nobody? He was like, just come on by. And that's what I did. They welcomed me like I was family. I'm not the neighbor that'll call the police. I'm the neighbor that'll crash your party. But just so you know, nope. I ain't the one that's gonna call the police. I'm gonna be the one to crash your party. Ooh, go grab some money. Put Joe at. Put Joe right there. So good.
Even if you buy them last time and you didn't eat them. Oh, okay. These ones are not
Okay, that's done. Back on the phone. Yeah. Well, somebody's playing music. I want to take a distance. So, let's see. And I want to go forward in the phone and back up. Take this way. I try to take different paths each time. Well, soon I won't be through here much. Honestly, to tell you the truth, I'm going to be up on that side over there. I liked it over here. It's nice. But I'm not going to be through these parts. I mean, let's get real. Once I basically dig in and start work, the odds of me coming up on this side, it's probably going to be extremely rare. I don't have any, well, all went well, you know, me and my landlord are pretty cool. And I consider him to be my brother at the end of the day. So, and everybody else here I get along with down here. I'll probably pop up around Christmas time, bring something down for the folks. That's basically about it. But usually if I'm focused in one section, it's rare that I backtrack. I get caught up in work. Like over at Union Street, I have got a stone in my shoe. I hate that. Over at Union Street, I have friends over there, and I barely get over there to see them because I'm always working up on this end. One time I go to Union, I think out there, unless I'm going to be picking up a t-shirt or something, I'll bypass somebody. So counter is on right now. It cuts on automatically. So it'll give me my distance on how far I'm traveling out. Really happy. Super, super happy. See, something like that, I can convert that easy. From what I learned in the garage, super easy to do. But you can buy these. That's what I want to do, get my, hopefully 200 acres. And buy those units and convert them into living quarters for other people. See, everything has a reason. It meant to be for me to be in that garage because in that garage, this is where all this happened. This is where the decisions of getting to the next step came from being in the garage. And we know we had people out there who try to put that down as it being a mistake or it's a failure on my behalf. But nope, I serve God. Christians don't have that. We don't go through that process. People that don't serve God, they go through that process. They're not Christians. There's a purpose for all things. God can stick you in a hole in the earth, and the next minute he can make you a king. God controls your destiny. The problem is people think they control their own. You don't control your own destiny at all, period. Nothing you do, you don't control it all. Let me see. I wouldn't have took one cough out. That's all we needed. Oh, that's great. That is fantastic. Plenty of air pushing through. It feels fantastic. Yeah, because considered it yesterday. Oh, yesterday was brutal. I was barely breathing on camera yesterday. Barely breathing on camera. Yeah, ain't touching that cheese and I'm done. I was breathing. It just was uncomfortable to breathe. That's what it comes down to. I felt like my chest was sore. So I can come off cheese for a year. That's not hard to do. I'm used to making sacrifices. I do fast foods once a month. So, you know, when your buddies all drive up, you can't touch it. You're like, nope, I'm good. You get a bottle of water. That's it. You have to tell yourself no. Back it up. Why you all at the door? Like you checking the... You're the gatekeeper. You better not be in no trouble in here. Slow down my progress. Let's cook it. There you go. Oh, shoot. Really? Yeah, I had somebody contact me a few days ago about, I don't get it. So, let me explain something real quick. Comparisons. Comparisons to what? We got people that want to compare our stuff to make sure it works. I'm going to be on site with investors. Guess who's going to need to see it to work? People are going to pay me a ton of money in my pocket to make sure that product works. So the same demonstrations I do live here, I got to do in front of a bunch of people just about every single day. I'll be at trade shows where thousands and thousands of people will be staring at that technology. So I couldn't care less about your comparisons on YouTube at all, period. You think that's going to make and break my company? My technology sells. Look at my customer demonstrations compared to everybody else's demonstrations. My customer demonstrations by themselves, without me, versus what we see now, are better than what you see in the demonstrations right now that people are trying to sell their products. My customer demonstrations are better. Show me one demonstration that matching that my buddy outside producing that image outside. There is none. So the only people that are trying to do comparisons are people that are trying to even the odds because you lost one. I told you, I know about it. We know you lost one pretty bad. So again, your efforts is a waste of time. I'm hitting mainstream. Do you understand that whole process right there? I'm hitting mainstream. There you go. I see when they bail out of the room, they don't like it when I say mainstream. That's where I'm going. I'm guaranteed contracts at the end of the day. You can't go there because you lied about your products and they don't work. So I love when people sit there and say, I'm going to do a comparison. You're doing a comparison from sun up to sundown. You see all those demonstrations and hate demonstrations they did on my products? Do you see when you go to my website and you go to my YouTube channel and you type in ship out dates? Do you see how many orders my company pushes in? All that campaign they didn't do jack at the end of the day. I still made money. I'm still making money. So again, campaigns don't do jack. You can't stop God's progress. It's funny watching you fail, but like I said, you can't stop God's progress. You watch them like, oh, I'm going to do this. It don't mean jack. It can be an influencer with 20 million, 50. It don't mean jack at the end of the day. Because I'll have people come down that'll sign contracts for Mr. Bird because they can see that technology up front, real deal, and boom, just like that. Doesn't make a difference what you say. I can have a video that has 0 likes on it, 0 views on it, and I'll still make money off that video. Because no one does it. That's why we have the Match or Better challenges out there. Deny me not. Because I got tired of all these people talking all this trash, and I started, matter of fact, I got 4 to launch today. For you to back it up. If I'm so easy, if my product is so easy, if it's so easy to duplicate, then where are the challenges? We're still waiting. 4 more come today. 4 more come tomorrow. This will go on for years. It's never going to end. Nope. Because again, people who invest in my technology can go out there and watch a screen absorb sunlight. Why are you guys still on YouTube in dark environments afraid to open your blinds up? Yeah, please. Past that point, see, that would have been more sufficient when I first started out. But I was still crushing it when I started out. Heck, I can show a record of my gray screen paint doing things that gray screen paint. Were you guys contracted? Would sell as much paint? You couldn't even sell my gray screen paints for back then. I was making $500-600 a quart from out there reconnect. The reason why you don't know business, gentlemen, because your price that you sell your product for will leave you with nickels and dimes. You're lucky, and I added it up. You're lucky if you break off with $5. You have to sell quantities in order to reach a mark. For me, I can easily sell a screen for $7 grand, $500, $600, $800, because I can do things that nobody else can do. And for those people that want to talk trash and say, well, he's this, that, and the other, get to work, because that's what the match and better demonstrations are for. Deny me not. That's what they're for. Get to work. Because if you claim at the end of the day that you match or better my stuff. See? Now, that'll keep you occupied, because you got tons of videos to do, and I'll keep dropping 4 a day. And at the same time, I can develop all new technology. And all that new technology has match or better. Y'all, it just kills me with that one. So the guy contacted me to do a comparison video. Comparison to what? Because it better be truthful. Because I'm going to tell you right now, they have $1 million batch number evaluations on sitting on top of them. So at the end of the day, I ain't got no problem with shipping out the product. I'll ship my product out to anybody. You will never get a cancellation from me. But I warn you that if you basically violate my product, I'll drag you in court and I'll clean your clock. And when we get done with Fernando in court, you'll see exactly the kind of business and how we do it. You should know at the end of the day, I'm not the one to play with. It's like poking the bear in the cage while the cage is open. If I get out of that cage and I get my claws on you, it's over. Don't poke the bear. Wow. That's all. Got to back it up. I think what they want to do is they want to try to get out there and try to make the Quasar look bad. Gentlemen, you're going to court anyway. My lawyers are sitting there smiling, laughing at you at the dumb stuff you're doing every day. It's funny. It's literally like watching somebody carry a safe into quicksand. Let me just pick up this. I know we got quicksand over here, but let me carry this safe so I can sink faster. Watching. You can't stop it. I know in the back of the mind the devil's telling you that you can do this and do that. You can't stop God. You couldn't stop me when all my orders were pushing through. What makes you think you can stop me now? That's what it comes down to. Gotta tell you one thing, we can stop you. Yes, we can. But you'll understand, you'll see it. What Fernando goes through in September, and in September, I think, all the way up until summer, we're going to be prosecuting him. You'll see how bad it gets. But anyway, can't stop it. You can't stop the fire. It's always really take the blow of the fire. Can't stop this. Can't. It was meant to be. When you see me at trade shows, they'll still be in there biting their bottom, getting angry. When you're sitting up there signing those big contracts, you'll still be on YouTube, upset and angry. You're going to be on YouTube. Well, no, you're not going to be on YouTube. Sorry, you got things that we're going to take care of with you. You're not going to be on YouTube. You're going to be someplace else. Other than that, what happened to the Pro Boys? Y'all got plucked and feathered, didn't y'all? Yeah, they separated ever since he matched that house paint. Nobody wants to be a part of that. It's embarrassing. How would your customers back up your product if you match house paint? They're embarrassed to go on any form site. How do they back that up? Any of its customers, how do you back up a product you can stand behind if the owner himself can't stand behind it? You do know we got cancellations on that product, right? So if we got cancellations on his products, how do you stand behind that screen? You can't. Watching a match house paint? No, because it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing to let anyone know that you purchased from him because you paid $90 for a screen paint that you literally at a quart that you could have did at a gallon. It's embarrassing. And you know what happened when they saw that demonstration? I found out from a lot of these customers, they went out and they bought great paint and they put it against the screen and it matched. These customers did it. That's why you can't find any customers after that date. They did it themselves. This is where I explain to these gentlemen, you're not smart at the end of the day. If you talk about your product having a yellowish tone, Mr. Fernando, then your customers are going to do the same thing you do. They're going to buy some paint. They're going to stick it against the screen that they bought from you, and they're going to see if it has a yellowish tone. So when you get on camera and you lie, and you say it has a yellowish tone, you can't see it, but I can see it. They're going to test your theory. They're going to go out and they're going to buy that paint. They're going to put it against their product and see if this yellowish tone does exist, and find out it doesn't. That's when I realized they got ripped off. Your customers will do the same thing you do. Like when I take screens outside, my customers take screens outside. We paint entire walls, my customers paint entire walls. They do the same thing we do. Of course they do the same thing you do. They bought the product, why not? That's the part he didn't count on. We thought that they were just going to take his word and not do the test themselves. No. I found out from some of his customers who I met, yeah, they done the test. And the thing around it is, if you hang with scammers, that means you are a scammer. So for Partey, you destroyed yourself because you hang around with Crow. Crow's a scammer. Crow got caught multiple times in scams. You got caught multiple times in scams. I caught you and I got a YouTube video of you showing you stealing images off of Google claiming to be your paint. It's not. But I've caught you quite a few times. But if you hang around and you're friends with a scammer, that means you are a scammer. And the company that you keep is bad. Gotta look at this stuff often. But yeah, I thought it was funny when someone contacted me and said I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison. And like, what do I fear that for? I do comparisons all day long, just to make sure you don't cheat or do anything wrong in the situation to find yourself sitting in a courtroom. I don't mind you doing it. I don't care at the end of the day. It doesn't affect my company in any way whatsoever. We're gonna sit there and do something like Jamie did, mix it with black paint and say this is how his product came out. But yet everybody who has my product doesn't have the same reaction. This is where you find yourself sitting in court with a lawsuit over top of your head. So either you're right or all the people who have my product are wrong. And the judge is going to see my side on that one. So good luck with that. I don't know what it is. They anybody lost. There's something they lost. They're upset about it. First, I thought the person who did the test, we thought that he did something dirty at the end of the day because I was going to stick an attorney on him. Or I was going to drag him in court and sue him. But I found out you were a high influencer and you went in and you falsified a demonstration on my product. I'll see you in court. But nope, I found you did an honest job. I still want to we're going to reach out to him anyway. We have to have a talk with him. Anyway, but I'm going to wait till I get everything established. I get my legal team all lined up and ready to go. And then we're going to meet up with him. Have a nice little talk with him. Because people have to understand that we're not considered to be those small company on YouTube anymore. Not anymore now. I signed for a corporate license. So my company's going corporate. It has more weight in court. So, yeah, after we get all assembled, I'm going to have a little conversation with them. Nothing bad. I think he did a good job. But we're still going to have a talk with him. On top of that, just to let you know that I'm also going to be talking to YouTube's legal department to see if we can get a couple YouTube channels removed permanently off YouTube for good. So we'll be working on that too also. All right, let me see. I'm happy with everything we got here. We're done here. Yeah, because your channel's got to go. Well, you lose the lawsuit, your channel goes anyway. Everything goes. Anything involved social media has to go. On top of that, you get a social media ban, which means you're not allowed online. I mean, some access to cell phones, or I don't know how that works. I think it's no access to cell phone or internet, whatever it is. But yeah, I know it's pretty bad. You get a ban on the internet. So, gentlemen, just know what you know. If you're convicted of cyber stalking, no more online. That's going. All right, I'm gonna go take care of this other business. Get this done. Do I really need that? I don't need it, honestly. And get this rest of this workout in. What have we got in steps right now? Curious. Probably not much. Just started. Let's see what we got in steps here. You only got 2,123. Wait, today's Saturday, right? Yep, that's all we got. All right, cool. That's a good start, right? 2,000? Jeez, by the time we get downtown, we get 10,000. We're at 10,000 mark easy today. We need a minimum of 10,000. You have to have a minimum of 10,000. The rules are you have to have 10,000 steps a day. That's the good part. That's the minimum. It's 10,000 a day. And this is a good time to test it. Let's see how well the breathing works without water. Let's test it. Yeah, we talk about everything. We talk about health. We talk about the idiots. We talk about everything. We definitely involve the idiots. We have to involve the idiots. They do dumb stuff. How can you not talk about them? That's the thing about it. I can deliberately not leave them out of a video because how could you not talk about it? They do some of the dumbest things I've ever seen. These are grown men. All right, we'll take take the long way down. You know, tell them if you got that much time with your hands, you really should be out exercising. And they get mad at me when I say this. But Jamie, come on. Dude, let's be frank here. And I'm not talking about Frankenstein, let's be frank. You're overweight. You need to go work out. And he's gonna take it like, he's gonna go full Karen on this. He'll cry about it. I seen you in that truck, by the way. You definitely need to lose weight. Dude, you don't lose that weight, you're on the verge of a heart attack. You are not healthy at all. I mean, literally serious, dude. Not to be rude here, but you got a double chin. You need to work the freak out. I don't know what the freak you eating, but you need to stop. Because that was like, how many years ago? I lost that weight. About 3 years ago, lost my weight. So, he'll look at it like, oh, he's fat shaming me. Dude, again, stop crying. You cry too much. You're a man at the end of the day. You cry too much for a man. Do something about it. Get a little frustration and anger. Go to the gym. Walk around the block. Do something about it. Because if you don't, you ain't gonna live that long. You'd be surprised what's probably going on in your body right now on things that can go wrong. Just like that, you could be feeling great and boom, drop and have a heart attack and die. I know, because I got friends who did it. Got up that morning, felt fantastic, got to work, died. Just like that, out of nowhere. No warning, nothing. Those are the scariest ones of heart attacks. Ones that don't give you any warning at all. And you'll be dead before you hit that floor. And I have friends that actually, that happened to one of my friends. Got up in the morning, kissed his wife, saw his kids, got in his car, drove to the dealership, went in, got all cleaned up in the room, as they usually do. Things looked nice. Walked out on the floor, died. See, that fast, that quick. He was always big. He's a big guy, always a big guy. And when he got married, it just got worse because, you know, if you marry somebody else that's heavy, and both of y'all got the same energy at the end of the day. You're both consuming at the same time. You're both making excuses for each other. And now she's still alive and he's dead. His kids don't see their father anymore. I don't see my best friend anymore. That's the end of it. No second chances. He can't come back ever. If he wasn't saved, he didn't follow by the Lord, he's going to that other place. There's no bargaining. There's nothing over there. No second chances. If you're there, you're there. That's it. I have to accept the fact that he was not a saved man. I have to accept the fact that he's not going to go to heaven. That's the part that hurts. I could have done something to basically stop all that. And I didn't. For 3 of my friends, I said nothing. Because I didn't want to get involved. So I didn't say anything, and they died. I could have sat there and said, hey, look, you got to stop eating this stuff. It's going to kill you in the long run. You're going to die. I said nothing. Because I felt it was none of my business. And now they're gone. And that's what's going to happen to you. Because you're heavy, dude. I seen you in that car talking that nonsense. You are super heavy. You got to be close to about 3 something. You're over 300 pounds. If you're not, you're close to about 4. So you do run a high risk of heart attack, diabetes, stroke. That's another nasty one, is a stroke. Because you get one of those, man, strokes usually, they come back with bad results. That car mirror. Make sure ain't no dirt on my t-shirt. Yeah, so strokes come back with bad results. Because you do know what happens, blood stops going to your brain. And that means that anything in your brain that functions in your body, like your legs, your arms, your speech, anything, can be affected by a stroke. Now, my sister got blessed. She had a stroke at 21 years old. She was overweight, she smoked, she drank, she had a bad temper. She was a chef, by the way. And she had a stroke at 21. Don't, you don't got to be old to have a stroke. She laid on her kitchen floor, not being able to move, paralyzed. And good thing her daughter, as young as she is, ooh, forgot not to walk on the side, basically called 911. And she was blessed that when she had her stroke, she had a 100% recovery. Most people don't get a 100% recovery. That's why you see people walking with their arms pulled up, or limping, or speech is off, because too much time went on where that blood didn't hit that brain and cells died. I'll tell you one of the things I hate the most. Not that. He's just backing out. Are you good? You're good. I'll wait. So, one of the things I hate the most, I see this on social media. I see where they had these t-shirts, and they had these, I don't know, girdles, I don't know what they call them. And they show a person of enormous weight. And they show where they put this girdle on, and it takes away the belly. That is the worst thing ever. You know why? Because even though it may make you look good on the outside, on the inside, you got a ticking time bomb triggering off. So your heart one day might go, okay, this is what we're doing. You don't want to take care of me? No problem. Blood clog. Boom, just like that, you're going. All kinds of problems. It doesn't fix the problem at all. And I seen this Asian lady came out. She had this huge, massive stomach. She puts this girdle system on. Stomach is gone. I'm thin again. No, you're not. You're not thin at all. Because you're not healthy. Because you may look good on the outside, but on the inside, your body's going to try to kill you. So, anyone looks at this and say, hey, it's fat shaming? Oh yeah, okay, how about this? Keep eating as much as you want, get heavy, get big, end up like them people in my 600-pound life where you can't even walk to a driveway without feeling your legs crack underneath of you, and then have a heart attack and die. How about that? Is that better? Can't have it both ways. I get people get mad at me on that one and say, oh, it's... No. I'm not calling you nasty names. I'm telling you what's going to happen to you if you continue down that road. Oh, thank you. Because I could easily have the same fate myself at 280 pounds. Tipping to 300. Almost going to 300. 20 more pounds, I'd hit 300. Okay, beautiful day today. I don't think it's a cloud in the sky. Technically, there isn't a cloud in the sky. Nope. Great day today. I'm gonna take the long way through. I need to get over 10,000 today. I'm happy with 12. If we get higher than 12, I'm happy. That's why I tell people, look, you don't have to, people don't want to go to the gym. I understand that. I don't go to the gym. I hate going to the gym. You can pretty much work out in your own home. You got stairs, right? Guess what? Climb those stairs every day. Next you know, you'll be doing 2 or 3 stairs. You'll be doing 4 stairs, 5 stairs, 10. You get all of them in no time at all. Then you go back down and go up. Next you know, you can do those stairs 10 times over and over and over again. You'll be losing the weight. Go see a dietitian. If you're really heavy, I would advise you see a dietitian. That way you can get proper information on how to drop your weight. They're playing some football in the park. That's what I'm talking about. Getting out, getting some exercise. But anyway, you don't have to, when you go to the gym, yeah, it's a shame that you got people that will go in and basically try to belittle someone who's trying to lose weight. You know, they look at you and they see you as a role model of where they want to be. Instead of shaming them, build them up. Help them out. Get to where you're at. And get people who get arrogant like that. You know, you got to be careful. Karma is an interesting way of even things out. You could end up in my situation where I used to be arrogant. I used to think that if people were fat and lazy and they didn't want to work out, and they said, I didn't know the whole story behind it all. I could be going through depression. They could be going through something that bad that could have happened in their life. It could be anything. But I was the person that was never fat, never had weight on me, ever. I was a thin kid. So I never saw it that way. So when I got sick, I couldn't lift no more. I had to walk a mile in somebody's shoes for a couple of years. And I had to see how hard it was to lose the weight and to go through the process of telling myself I can't have this and I can't do that. I can't have that food and I can't have that food. And I had to work out, make myself work out. I wasn't used to it. I did it in years. I had to climb that hill all over again. Oh, defense of death. I swear, this is a final destination waiting to happen. But anyway, so I got a chance to see what it was like. So that's why people say, well, why do you come at him that way? Because Jamie had a nerve to send me a picture. I showed you. I was, that day I had the red shirt, I was tired, my lungs were killing me, and I sat in the chair to catch my air. And he felt the need, little stalker, go through my video and get that picture out and call me fat. And I'm like, looking at him, I'm like, who the frick you call him fat? You're fat yourself. How are you going to sit back and call me fat and you're bigger than me? I'm nowhere where your size, Dave. Nowhere. At all, period. You look like you've been that way since day one. On the other hand, wasn't. But still, you're going to call me fat, you're fat. But the difference between me and you, Mr. Fernando, is that I lost my weight. Because I'm the type of person, once I get something in my head, I get it done. And judging by what I've seen in the picture of you, the warning nonsense, you definitely need to go on a diet. Seriously. You've got multiple rolls. Even when I watch you bend over with that black curtain you call our screen, I watch your stomach protrude out from your shirt. That's not good. That's extremely dangerous. So I advise him to get out and walk and stop eating that food you've been eating. Sent me a picture of a hamburger. I don't eat that stuff. I have a hamburger once a month. Especially when I was that size to begin with, not your size, but I was 280 pounds, I stopped eating that stuff altogether. I went cold turkey. I gave it all up. It's a good walk in the day. Yeah. Energy is fantastic. You probably would pass out the first 100 steps. Now, if I'm wrong on that, how about you go get one of those watches and you give us at least 200 steps today. I'm not asking to match me because you can't match me. I wouldn't ask anybody to match me. Well, I did ask to match at one point because he's being a jerk. But anybody else, no. Go at your own pace. That's what you do. Go to your garage, go back, take a walk around the block. Heck, I've seen some people over there at the Good Shepherd. That's a great hill over there, by the way, to lose weight. It's fantastic. I've seen some people just go to the length and come back up. You don't got to do the whole thing. I did it in bits and pieces when I came up here. So, now interesting to be able to talk and do this at the same time and breathe. Yeah, I like it this way. It makes it harder for me, which means when I'm off camera, I can walk this hill back and forth with no problem because I'm used to talking at the same time. So I'm curious what we got now. Oh, going up the hill. It's just not hot. That's a good thing about it. But up, just get out and take your walk. Walking is the best exercise. It's free. It's good for your body. I look at my haters. I know I got your Facebook profile, so good luck unlocking that one. First things first, should have never been on my channel carrying on. I wouldn't have been able to get it. That's what the dummies did. Went to my channel, my Facebook channel, try to carry on my channel. And they left their Facebook pages open. I got access to your pages. Oh, that's a nice church over there. It's a beautiful building. Oh, good one. So, yep. So I've seen your pictures. So when I say you need to lose weight, McAfee, you need to lose weight. Definitely, whatever you eat, you need to stop. Hope you don't smoke or drink. Just shorten your lifespan by a lot. That, I will never understand the cigarette process. My father did it, and I had stepfathers that did it. I never understood it. I used to always say, if God wanted you to smoke, he'd stick a chimney on you. Some people got it from peer pressure, hanging out with the wrong kids, and they got into it. That's what happened to my sister. She wanted to be like the rest of the kids. They were all smoking, so she decided to start smoking. That added to her stroke. Oh, beautiful bike. Beautiful bike. I think I'll hit my meter. When we get over there, I'll check my meter. See how far we got. I'm gonna start doing daily walk and talk. What's your excuse? Same people in wheelchairs who lift weights. All right, so here I'm gonna stop in this nice breeze, check my meter, see what I'm hitting at. Hey, Mr. Squirrel, what's up with you? See what we got. $4,167. Oh man, making good time. 4,000 already in. We need roughly I say 6,000 more steps to hit 10. So I figure by the time we walk all the way up here, cut over and hit the 17 in Hamilton and go straight down, we should be roughly in probably about maybe 4,000. I'm gonna go with play a little game with this. I'm gonna say roughly around 7,000. Could be more, could be less. I don't know. So I'm gonna go with 7,000. See, this is the game I would play with myself when I had the disease and I was coming out of it, and I still had to get my walking down pack. And I was still working out a little bit, but not as much as I was. So what I would do is I would say, okay, I'm gonna walk to this destination, and I get to that destination. And I stop and rest, and I see how my lungs are feeling. They feel good. Then I would say, okay, I'm gonna go to this destination, and I would go there also. I have walked so many places all over Allentown. I could literally look at a map and know exactly where I'm at. Yeah. This joker will probably try to get a defamation lawsuit against me for calling him fat. Can't get a defamation lawsuit for that. I was. You was. You gotta just accept it. You gotta go work it out.
Eso es adivinar, porque you can't read my mind. Well, then how did you know that?
You have to work it out, man. My guy already did his walk past, he about to do his walk. When they put them headsets on, he about to get his walking. Allentown is a bunch of walkers. I love it. I see them all day long. Come up lunch break, coming up to jobs. Before they go home, they do this walk around. Because it's a fantastic place. There are tons of hills down here. It's like a 24-hour treadmill. It doesn't work. So you're constantly working out all the time. Oh, look. There's a historical building. So apparently you can't go there. Because I was trying to find out if I could go to this building, but you can't. It's that one over there that is the actual museum over there. That's the one you can go to. So that's the one that has a chuck wagon that I definitely want to go check out. And see, he was doing his workout. Took a little break to sit down. Looks like I'm taking a little break to cool down. Because I overheat big time. And the weather's nice out here, still overheating. So I tracked down another one of those benches. There's colorful benches. They got them all over Allentown. So you have to find them. So I found that one. I found the one over there. There's another one at the park, but I found another one a little farther up. It's like Pokemon. There's several benches. Gotta find them all. Yep, he was doing his walk. He was taking his break over there for a bit. So the camera unit I'm buying is strapped to my chest. Camera locks in. So I'm gonna have both hands free when I'm moving about. Which is gonna be kind of weird. I'm literally gonna have to get something that says streaming, because that's gonna look even weird with the camera bolted in the front of my chest. Put that live stream. Warning, live stream. Oh, look at this squirrely. I don't know how well you can see the stream, honestly. Now we're tethering off the phone. So, if we're tethering off the phone, it's going to be good, it can be bad. All right, nice cool down. That's it. That's all it takes. I can't wait for the winter time. That's what I'm excited about. Treading through snow is 10 times harder. That's what I can't wait. Especially if it's sleet and ice with it. Oh, my goodness, yes. So we have to have a point that we can hit for a reward point. I think it would be Dunkin' Donuts. Get a hot cocoa and one of those, like the cream-filled donuts. Get one of those. So we'll have to do a distance. So I think we'll start off all the way back across the bridge on the east side. You haven't seen that section yet. And we'll trail it all the way up to 15th and Union, bring it around, and come back. But we have to hit some hills too. Ain't no point in having snow. We can't hit hills. There's a lot of law offices down here. And I don't want anybody to think that, hey, I'm just out there just shaming people because they're overweight. No. That joker at the end of the day, because he just felt the need to say something stupid out of his mouth. Isn't that beautiful scenery right there? It's beautiful. He just felt the need to say something stupid out of his mouth. Any one of my friends, I got some heavyweight friends I know, they come to me, I got no problem with helping them out. Some people need that emotional support. Got no problem with that either. But you want to get respect, got to give respect. And this joker is just nasty 24/7. He's just nasty 24/7. If I really wanted to dig into this person and embarrass him, I can. On so many levels, Jamie, I can embarrass you. On so many levels. But I don't choose to. I'll just tell you positive things. You are fat. I don't tell you, you're skinny. You're not skinny. You're not big bone. You're fat. Never called myself freaking skinny when I was 280 pounds. I was fat. That's what I was. I didn't cry and whine on camera about it. I went and did something about it. As a matter of fact, I got you to think. Because when I saw that picture, I was like, you know what? Got to change it. And that's what I did. Got to work. So we're going to go from here. But you got people out there that'll take on the challenge and get it done. And you got people who make excuses and blame everybody else. Well, go ahead and make your excuses. Grave is only a step away. Grave doesn't make excuses. It just takes you. That's all. So, my friends, at the end of the day, they want to sit there and cry to me, and some do cry to me and say, well, I can't do this, I can't do that. I never push anybody to do something that they can't do. But if you don't make the first step, you're never going to know. Oh, it's easy for you. It was easy for me. I was dealing with lung disease when I was doing this. What are you talking about? I already had 5 strikes against me when I started. So if I could do it, you could do it. Which way are we going? Let me see. Counting my blocks. Oh, by the way, Allentown has long blocks too, if you haven't noticed. Blocks are freaking long. I got to be up tomorrow, and I got to move all that stuff in to my storage container because I'm not going to need it all. Most people would just be home right now chilling, getting ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be a workout, so it'll be workout number 4. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, check that out. Must be putting some new windows or something. It's freaking cool. I like that sound. Nice little beat to it. Darn it. Well, when I said I like the sound, it has a nice little beat. They cut it off. Must stay at the top. Oh, here we go. It's synchronized nicely with walking. block and we hit it with the destination point. There's the center of the city right there. See that right there? So, as long as you see that point right there, that means you're in the center of Allentown. Always. People used to think it was the PPL building. It's not. It's that mark right there, that statue. That's the center of Allentown. So right there you can stand. You're directly in the center of Allentown. From every direction. We'll walk around it when we come back. Got another hill we'll go through. This is the best time to do it. Best time to do these walks when I wasn't feeling good yesterday. That's the best time. Because then it pushes away all excuses. Because it makes you have to do something. Even though you don't want to do it, you make yourself do it. That's when the walk is at its best. Now, I got money for a lift up on the take it, but why? I cheat myself. And I got in the back of my mind that I canceled out. Therefore, I am weak. Does that mean every time I do this, I'm going to cancel out and go back? No. Good. All right. That should be the pinpoint mark there. But I want to go farther out. I think I want more than my 10,000. Nice cool breeze. God is good. That's why I need to put a chin-up bar every block. Maybe they should put one in. Give me a chance to change up the exercise a little bit. Well, I've been down this side before. Yep. Park is down this way. T-shirts are down there. I'd be past 13th Street. I think I learned more about Allentown than basically just walking through it. Yep. Beautiful artwork. That's beautiful. I appreciate good artwork. That's very nice. By the Blue Beast Art Studio. Ah, I love it.
Dime medio. 11:30. 22, 22. No, 22, 22.
Let's see. Where are we heading from here? Actually, we're off by 1 block. No, we're over 1 block. That's right, we're now over by 1 block. Because that's the PPL building right there. There's the Dunkin' Donuts on the corner. So they're supposed to be turning this into condos, believe it or not, which is going to be interesting. I figure majority of the top floor going to turn into the penthouse. There's no point breaking it up. I would never want to be in the penthouse because there's a fire, but we got a chopper lift. Because you're not going back down the same way you came up. But you have to look that up. What are the fire safety codes on people who live in penthouses? Like, I guess they would have to do an evacuation from the roof. Yeah, because everybody literally be on the roof. Because you're not doing the stairs, you're not doing that. And you're definitely not doing the elevator. So how come they haven't developed an elevator that's not prone to fires? I just think out loud on stuff like that. I mean, you put it into a rail system, which wouldn't have the cables wouldn't snap or anything like that. So that right there would basically keep the elevator from being jammed because it works in a rail system. But you'd have to be in some extreme tense heat in order to melt that. Of course, instead of a fire like that, you'd probably get a tense heat. But if you put a tank system on top of it that disperses water at the same time as it's going down, this would keep the the elevator cool, keep it connected to a rail system instead of a cable system. This would be a fantastic idea. Only problem you have to worry about is the structure damage. But you'd have to make this in some kind of shaft that wouldn't take any damage. Maybe the building would take structure damage, but the shaft wouldn't. And you could take an emergency elevator through a burning building. So I wonder why no one's ever figured that one out. Probably have. Pretty sure someone thought of it already. Or it's just an idea to think about. Liquid nitrogen. That's what I was thinking about today. Liquid nitrogen. Like the suit that a firefighter wears, you know, they should have an exoskeleton suit. This would be fantastic. They can lift heavy objects with no problem. They're completely fire resistant. And it should have some kind of ability for you to cancel a fire as they transfer through. Yeah. I mean, they got these guns that they use for shooting in the fires. It cancels it out. It's like a powder that when they shoot them in, it just diffuses right from the door. Now, if you have an exoskeleton suit, such like so, and your floor gives out on you, you wouldn't take any damage. If you're in an exoskeleton suit, you could walk through debris with no problem. Kind of like having an Iron Man effect. So save lives, which would be fantastic. But you know what? Like I said, I'm pretty sure someone's come up with these ideas. It's just that sometimes people don't want to fund it because it costs too much money. I guess the human life is cheaper, right? That's how they see it. Like airplanes. People have been talking about having ejection seats in airplanes for the longest time. But the process is very expensive to do. So I have no idea what they're going to put here. Maybe more apartments, I don't know. Allentown does a lot of construction, so it may be a parking lot area. Technically, they should put more parking lots down here. They got way too many apartments down here. Way too many of them. But then again, the parking authority makes a lot of money because you can't park where you want to park because you run across these signs that say no parking. Then they redirect you to a kiosk system that they charge you money on. That's the only thing I don't really like about Allentown. Well, I don't drive anyway, so doesn't mean anything to me anyway. But people do drive. They got to deal with the mercy of the freaking parking authority. And they are merciless out here. I don't know how many tickets it takes to get your car booted and get your windshield locked, but I don't think it's much. So if you'll notice, there's meters everywhere. Nearly. There are meters everywhere. In any areas that don't have meters, there's these little signs that have a P and they have this block symbol to it where you can't park. So where are you supposed to park at? You gotta park near the meters. Now can you imagine that you have a meter right outside your door and they have a thing with the kiosk unit that you can pay for a card that you get this monthly service and you pay the money every month for your parking outside. And if you don't pay it, they'll do what they did to that guy's car, which is jacked up. See? No parking's on this street. You'll see them throughout this whole area. So that's one of the things I noticed when I was walking through Allentown. I was like, what the freak? Like there's literally no place down here to be able to park. You're going to have to go through a kiosk unit or you're going to have to go through a meter. If you're lucky to find a spot down here that you can park and nobody's going to be able to notice you're there, you're lucky. That's why some of the places down here, the apartment complexes, they give out free parking and people will basically flock to them. I think I'm going to have to change the video stream to Allentown Daily Walk and Talk. I think I'm going to do that. All right. Let's see what freak we're at. Because I'm going to be cut down this street. See if we're in the right direction because got a funny feeling going. There we go. Gotta go turn up this way. Yep, storage there. Farther down will be another spot we're going to. Tell you one thing, you can't do this in no Philly. It gets you killed. That's why when you see people doing the drive-thrus in Philly, they have the camera in the car. Yeah, because you'll get yourself killed. Out there you will. I can walk through any neighborhood down here. I don't have that problem. do that stuff in Philly, they're saying to you. Let me see. What do we got here? I'm trying to remember if I'm hitting this area right. I know it's down this way. I'll make sure I'm on the right corner when we do this. Yeah, I'm on the right side. Good. So when we do the snow activities, when we're doing this, we start with 100 pounds to the back. Then we'll increase from there. This makes it a little bit harder for me to go up a hill. It's gonna be covered in snow and ice. Should be fun. I expect for it to be brutal. It's not, it's gonna be worth the time. I don't want it to be easy because there's no fun in it. It's no challenge at all. That's what I liked about the whole thing about the garage situation. No plumbing, nothing at all. You got to figure out how to make it work. I love it when I have the odds are stacked against you because you will find that you can do more than you think you can do. That's what I like about camping. Take the bare minimums with you. You figure it out. If you're hungry enough, you'll figure out how to eat. If you're cold enough, you'll figure out how to get warm. If you're tired of getting soaked in the rain, you'll figure out how to get shelter. You'll figure it out. I think my biggest fear was when I wanted to get this land, but I didn't know if my lungs were going to allow me to do it. So what if I get this land and I die? I have a problem out there. Nobody can get to me. So this is a fantastic way to test. Let's see what I can handle at the end of the day. If I get sick and I feel weak from it, I still got to go out and get what I got to get done because it's going to affect my life. So still got to get it done. Oh, that's where the boost mode was at. Then I was over there. I got a camping trip coming up with military soon. And I know what they got planned is going to be far brutal than this. And I look forward to it. I think I'm going to get my over 10,000 on this. I really actually want, if I think about it, if I push it, I want to beat the app. So when 2 cough drops in. I think I told her we're going to do 7,000 today. It's going to be over 7,000. Fellow Christians, as they're doing the Lord's work. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, right, come back. Really? Okay. Come on, Joe. There we go. Thank you.
¿Usted no podía sacar los carros?
See, I'm gonna go back. We're gonna go visit family. We're down there anyway. I'll see what you're up to. So for the naysayers, the family I'm about to go see, it's not the family that you decided to do dumb stuff on. Actually, it is. It's them. That I'm going to see. And the Marine, he's in California right now. Just go heads up. He decided that he wanted to get out in the sun. That's what his excuse was. I don't know. I don't care. And he's in California as we speak right now. Enjoying the scenery. He's down there with a couple of his friends. Decided to take a little trip. They're all ex-military. He was down there enjoying the scenery. He has some ties down there, some people he hasn't seen in a while, so he figured he'd pop over and see how they're doing. So they're going to be there for a while. They're going to be there for probably about a good month. Go meet up with some buddies he hasn't seen in a while. Some military friends. They're down here hanging out. Let's cross over here. And soon, well, I'm going to California, the other reason why. I have to go to California those things. But he's down there right now. He left about a week ago. He's down there walking around with his friends. He went to the beach. He likes it out there. So he's been out there for a while. He's got some old war buddies out there that he thought he'd get together with and talk about a few things. I even have a family member in Special Forces. Whole family, I told you, the majority of my family's military. I got an uncle who dates back to World War II. But they're not down there. They're over in their neck of the woods right now. But he's down there, I know that. But I didn't even know he was going. He just left. So he's going to meet up with a few people down there. And then he just pretty much goes where he wants to go. I mean, any people are concerned about that one, unless you did something stupid, then you would have concern. And you have a lot of concern. But he was told to play nice, because you already know the situation already. And please play nice. Yeah, I need this person to want to leave that alone. But still, play nice. I have things that have to be done. Not time for that craziness.
One apartment.
I love when he used to get in these arguments with people, and they go, well, I have a Up here. He's ex-Marine. You don't need it. Stealth, all that stuff, man. And this guy, we go out in the woods and go camping. He's a funny dude. And when that ghillie suit, gee whiz Louise. Never know where that joker's gonna pop up at. He could be tracking you the entire time. You would never even see it. Good. Real good. I did paintballing with him. I've never had a chance to even shoot him with paintball. Still holds that record over the top of my head. I've never, ever been able to tag this guy in paintball, ever. He gets me every single time. Got me out there in the woods poking bushes, trying to figure out where the heck he's at. Always got to end up buying him a beer or lunch or something because I always lose the bet. I think this year I should be good. This year I'm gonna perch up in a tree somewhere, put the high ground on him. He'll probably get me there too. He's a pretty nice guy. Pretty nice dude. Most of them are pretty nice. Good sense of humor. It's all about respect. That's what it comes down to. Problem with those particular individuals, once you cross that line of disrespect, they don't forget anything. They never forget. Ever. So, he decided to take a little time off from his daily grind, and he's down in California right now. Meet up with some biker friends, and they're out there having some fun. Most likely probably in the Hollywood Hills. Been to Cali before. There's nothing new. It's got ties out that way anyway. Check my meter in a few minutes. Battery should be almost dead on my phone because I didn't charge it all the way up. Yeah, can't believe. Well, it's my last day there. And poof. I figure once we get all this nonsense situated, I'm gonna go up there and do some business. Let me see what California's like. I know that whole process with that LLC was easy to fill out. Which I find interesting because they don't give you the process due date. They give it to you like probably I think it's 5 or 6 months after you fill out it. Don't know why they do it that way. But that's what they do. I think because people don't hear somebody talking back on here, they think it's because it's me talking to myself on the phone. I get that a lot. was about to get me a t-shirt that says I'm streaming live. Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to hit 10,000. Yep. Man, I didn't know that walk from there to there was going to actually accumulate that much. So I'm going to get 10,000 a day. Woo. We died. Let's hold on, how much call you cheap. I'm going to call everybody cheap. I'm actually right around the corner from your house. I did the daily walk and talk, and a little depleted for my reasons. That's not awful, okay, but I just think it's yeah, I know. You're having a problem. Yep. Oh, they fixed the sign. The sign they ran over. Where did that? How? They're bringing eyes closing. All right. Come on here. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a great.